extremely intense. I think everybody's expecting some kind of volatility to erupt on the floor today.
Sea of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Knicks, Freak in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bazemore at the 2 spot. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to catch up with the head coach of the 76ers. He said a big part of this game will depend on how well they can slow down Carmelo Anthony. He added with his size and shooting ability, he can score inside and out. We're going to try a couple different coverages and show him different looks over the course of the game to try to keep him off balance. And guys, I guess we'll see how it works. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. And here's Freak following Tony Roten's 3. The shot by Anthony, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Roten. Bank shot, no good.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Now, here's Thompson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Anthony dishes to Freak. He tries for 3. New York, no good that time either. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Pacers in Indiana.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
Now here's Freak. He's coming off a 37-point game against Atlanta.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 by Carmelo. Roten, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Here's Eaton. True on the 14-footer. He has 6. Here's Freak. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Misses in close.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Knicks trail by 5. Over to the wing. Here's Bazemore. They grab their own miss. Here's Freak. And Okafor with the block. Thompson outside. The dish to Okafor. From 13, and that's good for 2. Okafor's got his first basket.
A big part of this run here has been their ability to hit from mid-range, guys. I mean, that's unique.
And a lot of teams shy away from that mid-range, but if you can get them off of rhythm, then you can have success.
Inside, some nice passing by New York here, and a wide-open look for Freak. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
And take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. 5th best, Jahlil Okafor.
It takes a tremendous
handling and orchestrating things from the lane. I mean, it causes so many problems when you've got a guy who can score down there, who also has vision and an excellent basketball IQ.
Pass to Covington. Fires for three, and Sanders pulls it down.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And he gets it to go. Covington's got his first bucket of the night.
What a pass by Marshall. That's outstanding teamwork.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely. And Embiid with the block. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. John Lure, he's checked in for Anthony. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Grant outside. Puts up a three. Knicks with the rebound. Freak's got his third rebound tonight. Shoots a three. And the shot is good. Freak's got 7 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
The feed to Covington. They set the screen. There's a screen by Noel. And Robert Covington hits from deep. Covington's got his second basket of the night.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
He got it! Wow. He caught it!
My goodness.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. Saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about, and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
And we're ready to get rolling once again here for our Christmas Day matchup. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
The lengthy duo of Noel and Embiid down low. Kendall Marshall out there with Robert Covington. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He had 37 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of it.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Okafor comes in for Joel Embiid, and it's Tony Wroten in for Kendall Marshall.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Eaton, covered by Anthony. Pass to Wroten. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, no luck. The Knicks go the other way with it. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Carl Landry's checked in for Philadelphia. Hollis Thompson comes in for Robert Covington. And New York with a change here, too. Porzingis is checked in. There's the pick. Freak kicks to Anthony. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. He feeds it to Okafor. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Landry. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Roten the pass to Thompson. Okafor dishes to Roten. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Freaks it to Bazemore. Feeds it to O'Quinn. Anthony, the pass to Freak. Chance there to take the lead. Missing.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Landry with the screen. Roten kicks to Okafor. Good on the baseline, Jay. And it's a 4-point 76ers lead.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
From long range or short, small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 years.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And, Greg, you can't post the kind of percentages they do unless you operate that way. I mean, you can't be undisciplined at the small forward spot if you hope to be an efficient shooter.
Landry with the screen. Roten dishes to Landry. That's good. Landry's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Allen, and the layup's good off the glass.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Freak. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Thompson with it. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And that one's good. Roten.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
There's a good screen. Freak passes to Allen. And again, it's New York.
Assist from Freak.
76ers have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now here's Roten, guarded closely. Landry kicks to Roten. Grant, right side, with the shot. Cans the shot from the wing. And the 76ers lead by 2. The Knicks are gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And that's now 11 points for Freak. Now Roten. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Indiana. Passes it to Okafor. Grant outside. Here's Roten. No good on that last second attempt there. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And
No, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on out?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going some way, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Melo, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with the second half of basketball shortly.
Okay, guys, let's focus and get down to business. Now, here's a few things I took away from the first half. Props for the way you operated in the open court. Good use of the fast break. We caught him flat-footed a few times and got some easy buckets out of him. But we've shot the ball well, I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. And let's start every possession this half by looking to trigger the fast break. Less bodies on the defensive glass and more guys headed up the court looking for the outlet pass. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
And what a game for Freak. He's got 11 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
You know what? He's the catalyst. He's the reason why this team plays with such harmony. And if his passing continues, they are going to be dangerous.
On the court for the Knicks, Freak, he's in at the point. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kent Bazemore. And it's Anthony in at the 3 spot. Out to the right wing. Okafor kicks to Roten. Now the pass to Thompson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
They set the screen. Freak passes to Porzingis.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And even 3-on-3 break. Roten kicks to Thompson. It's rebounded by New York. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Landry with the screen. Heat covered by Anthony. And stolen by Freak. Up the floor. Anthony dishes to Lopez. Here's Freak. Rebound by the 76ers. This their first look at this year's New York squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. Two teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Philadelphia. Noel's checked in for Landry. Robert Covington comes in for Thompson. And it's Marshall in for Roten. Larry Sanders is checked in for New York. John Lure comes in for Anthony. Both free throws good for Okafor. The Knicks have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. In the corner, Bazemore with it. Lopez passes to Freak. Just 5 on the clock. Just his first attempt. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Lopez has got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks. Here's Heaton, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The 76ers shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for two.
The first free throw is good. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And a switch here also for New York. Williams, he's checked in for Robin Lopez. He's perfect from the line this time. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Freak. 11 points in the game.
Sticking too much.
Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Freak's got 13.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Noel sets a screen for Marshall. Here's Eaton. Net ball. Great assist by Marshall. He's got 10.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And here's Freak. 13 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Embiid with the steal. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Dishes to Covington for the lead. And it's Lure with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And Bazemore kicks to Freak. To the middle. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. New York shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting. Just about 73%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year.
Take a break.
But not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
That one is off. And Philadelphia making a change here. Grant's checked in. Allen's checked in for New York. He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, one more make would have been nice, but they do walk away with the lead.
The 76ers trail. Here's Marshall. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. For the lead. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 6 rebounds in the game. Bazemore dishes to Freak. Marshall with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Marshall. Nobody back. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The 76ers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And New York making a change here. O'Quinn's checked in. No good on the second free throw.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Move the ball.
There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Fast break, Philadelphia. Out to the right wing. And here's Covington from the arc. And he gets it to go. Covington's got 8 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot, also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
Free throw good, Freak. And the 76ers with some changes. Hollis Thompson's checked in for Jeremy Grant, and it's Tony Roten in for Marshall. Anthony's checked in for the Knicks.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And he gets the bucket. Noel's got his first basket of the night.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Roten, and they call an illegal screen here.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Carl Landry's checked in for Noel. Here's Roten. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And it's a 5-point 76ers lead. The Knicks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Here's O'Quinn and Embiid with the block. And now the 76ers on the break. Thompson passes to Landry. Embiid the screen. Roten hits the front of the rim and out.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be, he's not making that one.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
Eight seconds left in the third. Freak with it. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 5. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Philadelphia leading by 5. Okafor out there with Carl Landry. Then it's Tony Roten. Then it's Hollis Thompson. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 11-footer misses off the left iron. And for the Knicks, they're shooting well, 50% from the floor. Here's Bazemore. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Bazemore's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Knicks. Now Roten, the 3. They get the rebound. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
Free throw drops for Landry. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's give a hand to your own Sixers dancers.
Noel's checked in for the 76ers. Knicks trail by 5. Freak with it, and Roten picks him up defensively. Count the bucket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 19 points for Freak. Here's Roten. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And he gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes. Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And New York with a change here, too. Sanders checked in for Lopez.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
And again, it's the Knicks missing. The 76ers lead. The tray. And Sanders pulls it down.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got 4 points in the quarter. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Sanders with the steal. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Anthony kicks to Freak. Back to Anthony to take the lead. No luck. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by New York. Anthony's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Bazemore gets the bucket. Bazemore's got the lead up to 2 now for the Knicks.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. He is not happy with their perimeter defense, saying, guys, way too many open shots for them beyond the three-point line. We've got to press up closer and try to crowd them off the arc. Guys, we'll see if they got the message.
And thank you, Doris. The Knicks have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Freak. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Knicks. Now here's Roten. Defense right on him. Misses from short range.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
The shot. Bazemore grabs the miss.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Here's Freak. And the rejection by Embiid. Kicks to Roten. He dishes it to Thompson. And that's on a bounce. Philadelphia will retain possession. Carl Landry's checked in for Noel.
Timeout for the 76ers. Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
.143 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson dishes to Roten, and it's blocked. Now here's Freak. Screen by Sanders. Stolen by Thompson. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Roten hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Roten's got it all tied up now for the 76ers. Here's Freak, and the call will go against Hollis Thompson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And here's Freak. And Embiid with the block. And they're able to recover. It's good. Lopez, he's checked in for New York. Puts up a three. Roten, no good.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Now here's Freak. He's covered by Roten. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Andrew with the screen. Now the dish to Thompson. Bazemore grabs the miss. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in.
That was a critical trip to the stripe. They have a 2-possession lead now.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Thompson passes to Roten. Pulls up on the wing. They get it back. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
16 seconds left in the fourth.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Outside Landry. Pass to Roten. On the wing, Thompson. The feed to Roten. It's blocked, and he recovers it. So a close game sees New York take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, how were you able to take control of this game and pull out the win here tonight?
We willed our way to this win. It wasn't easy. We knew it was going to be a battle. But they came back, made some runs. We stuck with it, and we won the game tonight.
Carmelo, thank you. Kevin, sometimes it's more about the will than the skill.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And as the fans file...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had a double-double and made a huge difference tonight. He never let up, and his performance really inspired the rest of his team.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And that will do it for our special Christmas Day broadcast.
DJ Khaled. Convict music. We the best. Yeah. We taking on. Listen. Spread out with it. South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, on the North Carolina, Philadelphia, Virginia. From down in Miami, where it's warm in the winter. On up to Minnesota, where it's storm in the winter. Jacksonville, Tallahassee, Memphis, 10, holla at me. B&H Town, Southside, Cloverland, daddy, I'm the man out in Dallas. Better ass Cali. Catman Cali with my eyes open valley. Blowing and spinning, going down Benny. Drop 6, 4, 3, wheel and switch it. Red light stop, make it drop for the with it. Anything you hear that I said, I meant it. Can't got the crown and spit out with it. Say you need I said I get it. Want to, we can supply you. Got enough work to feed the whole town. They won't you unless you try to. Come around and try to stop on our ground. Cause we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over. Said we taking over.
Black flag, we rich. Yeah.
Listen.
Bounce, it's what I does. I get money every day I does that. It's how I ride. Black flag on the left too. And ride, you better move. Yeah, get shit like shine, that's on my neck. I'm big like.
I just want to be the best player I can be.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we get on the court with Jordan Clarkson, take a dive into my team with Robbie from Two Bros Gaming, and of course, have some PC for you with
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! All right, fellas, let's change it up for a bit. How many threes can you make in a minute? Freak, start it up. All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.